Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the Battle of the Beltway. It's the Baltimore. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Jake Irvin. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And that's through there for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Jordan Westberg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. So digging in, Gunnar Henderson. Henderson with another scorching run of play lately. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
The shortstop takes the ball. Mullins over at first with one away. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Digging in, Kobe Mayo, leading the AL in batting average. Little chopper rolls foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one finds the corner.
The outer half is open.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. It's in and out of his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and they come away without an out. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Ryan Mountcastle stands in here, takes ball one low.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Swings through that one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
All loaded up here in game one of this 3-game set. And that's outside. And the count is 3-1.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Ball four, and a run comes in to score.
They obviously were in a pretty great spot to take the lead right there with the bases loaded, and I'll say that was a good, patient at bat to draw the walk, and you know what? Still counts as an RBI.
And now Jackson Holiday to first, maybe a 2-ball. To second, Abrams. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. They get a run out, 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Orioles 1 and the Nationals nothing. Back in Washington, D.C., and towing the slab, Grayson Rodriguez. What do you look for here?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Take a look at the lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Jacob Young.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, you know, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Steps on first for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Nathaniel Lowe now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's C.J. Abrams now. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Next pitch is downstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
He goes down looking. Nationals leave 1. They're down 1-0. Top of the second, and now Adley Rutschman. Irvin back to work. And takes low for ball 1.
1-0.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Colton Cowser will hit next. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. Rutschman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That misses. And that's ball two. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's outside. Ball three.
We got a full count.
Ground ball right side, could be two. To second, that's one. Over to first, safe. Here's Ramon Laureano. Laureano went deep twice in his last game. Man at first, one away.
No, that's out.
Chop to third. To Young. There's one. Their second double play already. This one ends the second. Back here in Nationals Park. And now it's Luis Garcia. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
That is his left fielder, James Wood.
Up now for Washington, James Wood. And he takes a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. At the plate, Stone Garrett.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
On a line, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings through that.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And a count 1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Pitch misses outside. And that's ball one.
One ball, no strikes.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Struck him out looking.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-2. That one
2-2.
way inside. And a swing and a miss. And one away.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Westberg batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good out.
Oh, that got him on the mound. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right.
Now batting.
And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Kobe Mayo. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Mayo, in his rookie season, batting in the cleanup spot. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. Henderson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. One left for the Orioles. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And he boots it. Still able to fire over, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. The 0-1. Runner on the go again. Pitch is low. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And a 1-2. Good eye right there.
That's the ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And here is Luis Garcia. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Hit hard on the ground to short. Henderson over to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 3 innings complete, all tied 1-1. The Battle of the Beltway rolls on. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Young ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Jackson Holliday getting ready to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Center field. Young under it. Puts it away for the out. Here's Adley Rutschman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch misses. 2 outs, base is empty. There's a strike.
1-1.
And that's outside.
Outside. Ball.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Cowser stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. That one outside. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And that's outside. Ramon Laureano in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Laureano comes up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Rutschman over at second. Kowser at first. 2 out of the inning. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Hit in the air out to center field. Young under it. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. Orioles strand a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. And we're back. Bottom 4. Now the left fielder, James Wood. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths. He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. And that one hammered at second with a leadoff double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
And now up for Washington, Stone Garrett. A single his first time. That one the other way, and that's just foul.
Well, these Nats just lacking discipline at the plate. We'll see, but I think they have to.
That a curve drops in for a strike. Cut out and miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Struck out looking his first time. Right through there for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. One out, and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The other way. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Ruiz.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. He's in safely at second as a run scores.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. One for the Nationals on this RBI double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Irvin back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Orioles finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. Runners left on base really comes down to timing. Can you put together your best at-bats in the most important moments? That's a difference maker. They've stranded a lot of runners on base in this game.
Garrett makes the grab, and a quick out, number one. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 2 in this one. Field bangs off the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
One out, runner at second. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Number 68 looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Ferrer, the lefty, warming up as well. That one way outside. Now 2-2. Tying run and scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball.
Kobe Mayo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man at second. Now a screamer into the outfield. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He'll circle the bases. It's 3-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
One down. And next is the designated hitter, Kobe Mayo. Splits the plate. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Jake Irvin done for the night, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. On to pitch now for the Nationals, number 68. This is his 5th appearance of the year. So a man at first. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. First offering, and it just misses. Mayo, the base runner at first with one out. Hit on the ground to short. Nice stop. Fires to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
2 on, 1 out. And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. Just missed.
Ball.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Liner, and this could be trouble. One runs in, runner around third. The relay in there safely. And they lead by 3.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
That one out to right. Garrett has this one sized up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Oh, the throw is over his head. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 2. That misses.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Two outs. Strike 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
One more.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. And it's even
2
up.
and 2.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ramon Laureano waiting on deck for the Orioles. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 5 and the Nationals 2. The battle of the Beltway rolls on. And now it's Ahmed Rosario.
Still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over aggressive. 5 hits for him on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Next offering is downstairs.
And of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next to hit for the Nats, Nathaniel Lowe. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back to the first. There's the strike. Check swing, called strike.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Line drive and foul ball. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Rosario takes his lead at third with 1 away. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. On the ground to third. Play at the plate. Got him.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
Now it's going to be Luis Garcia. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground. And that's just foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So 1 left for Washington. They trail at 5-2. The battle of the Beltway rolls on. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Laureano. Swings through that one for strike 1. Laureano, 30 years old now, and he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games. Slice down the right side. That one
One
not
ball, 2
close.
strikes.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one
That's the
just
ball.
misses.
Outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one's got a chance. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And that's a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3. Ripped towards third. Got him on the off-balance throw. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting third baseman,
Jordan Westberg, the next to hit.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Out towards right center field. Young sizes this one up. Makes the grab. 2 away down. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
The shortstop takes the ball. Runner at second, 2 down. In the dirt.
1-1. Ball.
This one in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Wood. And that is that. No runs. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. Right through there for a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Out to center. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
On a line out towards center. That's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Paul DeYoung now at the plate. And that one missing low.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Garrett leads off first with 1 away. Headed towards the corner. Could be extra bases. The throw in, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now, Keibert Ruiz.
That's the ball low.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The 1-1. There's the strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Heading for the plate. Here comes the throw. See, that one did one. It's 5-4.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Back to the top of the order now. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Jacob Young. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. That one's in there, and that is strike one. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, double play. And the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 5 and the Nationals 4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 62.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the DH, Kobe Mayo. He's got some power, no doubt. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball, strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move to the at-bat.
Next offering is fouled back. Almost got him.
No, that's down. Ball.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. And a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in.
Comes through with the RBI. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That one almost got him. Liner, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now a chance for Adley Rutschman. And a swing and a miss.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Mountcastle at third. Holiday on at first with nobody out. Left field. Wood makes the catch. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, these players understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. And that one clips the corner. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Next pitch is outside. 2 runs across in the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Grounder might be 2. Fires to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So 2 runs in the inning. 3 hits. No errors. And nobody left on. Midway in inning number 7. And it's time to stretch. It's the Orioles 7 and the Nationals 4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Gregory Soto. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. So now here's the DH. Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 3 in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it off. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Laureano makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop,
C.J. Abrams will hit next. In there at the knees. That's strike one. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
And the batter now, Luis Garcia. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Runner on the go. There's a ball.
Out.
Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose A. Ferrer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Laureano. Late on that fastball.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. Relay to second, and he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. That one fouled off. Man at second. Missed with a changeup. And that is ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Lucas Sims appears to be getting loose. Lopez also getting ready. Outside with a breaking ball. In the dirt. Moved to second, and he just got his hand in there. Laureano at second with nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, no outs. Jordan Westberg, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 4 with a double. And that one wrapped foul. First and second, no outs. And Laureano in scoring position. And that one is inside.
1-1.
Line to left. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. 1 run across, headed for the plate. The relay throw, but it's offline. It's now 9-4.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jose A. Ferrer departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Lucas Sims.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Fastball for a strike. And there's a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th.
2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Now fly ball to right center. Young on his way over. And it's caught for the out. The throw to third.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Now it's the DH, Kobe Mayo. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. And that one is off the wall. Coming home. Cut off, throw to third. And he's out. But 1 run is in to score.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Now here is Ryan Mountcastle. Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that will end the inning. Welcome back as this game's a bit.
You're out. Out.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.